Okay, guys, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's quit raining a little bit, but it is pouring here in Blairsville. It's just a mess. It's a complete mess. I got to get in because my phone is going to get soaked. But anyway, you can't see it dripping there. But it's lightened up a little bit, but it has been just torrential. I mean, I know our little lake over there. If I get a chance and can get out before when it was not raining, and show you the lake. I mean the creek, not lake, but the little pond. All right. Well, it's a rainy day here in Blairsville. See you guys later. Later. Hey guys. Just wanted to catch you up. I'm getting getting some emails. People concerned about what's going on and what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. I haven't moved since the last video. It's been really cold, and the trail just would not give up the snow. Just would not give up. And people are getting on and getting off, and are just having a tough time. So we got a lot of rain today, last night and today. So hopefully that has washed away most of the snow. Or will the temperatures, in the 50s. So hopefully it'll melt. The snow will melt and there won't be a problem. That's all we can wish for. That's all I can hope for. It's going to be cold right after that. We're going to get a little cold front coming down after all that bad rain. We're hoping that's all we're going to get. They're showing some bad stuff behind it, but unless something happens, we should be okay with just some rain, more rain coming in. And it shows that it's going to stop in the morning by 8 o'clock or so. And of course, it'll be won't have any sun at all tomorrow. It'll be haze. I mean, no sunlight, but at least it won't be raining. And hopefully with a few days of rain, real hard rain, you'll see in the videos, or you have seen in the videos, if I put those first, I don't know, that the weather it's really raining, and that it's just the ground's so saturated it's not going down in it. So anyway, that's my story. I'm staying off because I knew that front was coming in, and they were originally thinking we might get some snow with it, or some other frozen precipitation. But anyway, so far it's just been really hard rain, and the temperatures have been good. But there's going to be some cold temperature right behind it. So it's according to whether the snow actually melted, or if we're going to go back into that freeze, and whatever's on the trail will get frozen again, or whatever. Just sort of a wait and see right now. So I apologize for not being in touch. Thank y'all that are reaching out and trying to figure out if I'm still on the trail. You'll see that I have went to mountain crossings, and while I was up there, I met a few of my viewers, Karon and Pete. Pete's doing the trail now. He's doing little sort of skipping around a little bit, trying to get what he can get because of this weather too. And I think he's hiked a little bit since, I think he said October, or she said he was going and picking up pieces and wanting to get at least Georgia done. So he's doing that. They're really nice people. And hey, grandkids, thank you for watching the channel, and congratulations on your Christmas presents. The grandkids got all Osprey backpacks for their part of their Christmas. So they're enjoying the hiking community, and we love seeing the young people get out. So welcome all you grandkids. And there again, Karon and Pete, it's really nice to meet you. They live here in Blairsville, and but I think they're grandkids are down in Valdosta. So, hey to everybody, and thanks for supporting the channel and being good viewers, and had a lot of fun meeting you, and hope to see you later on the trail, Pete, and maybe even Karon at some of the gaps and stuff. So you'll see that. The other thing I wanted to mention was a lot of people are asking about, you know, am I using spikes or whatever? And yes, I'm using spikes. I got these crampons. It was just a pair I saw on Amazon. And I tell you what, these things saved me the other day when I was using them. They're sort of ugly and scary looking. But looks like some kind of, you put it on your head and, oh, anyway. But this is what they look like. They come in a little tough bag. And there's a pair of them, and they saved my life. I'm telling you, they've got nice little spikes in them. I guess you could see that. But the spikes really, really dig in, and they were comfortable. I mean, they were a little hard to get on because it was the first time I'd put them on. But once I got them on, I was like, oh, I could dance around here in the snow a little bit. I didn't, because I was a little afraid to. But anyway, so make sure if you're coming out now, because of this crazy weather, and you may not get any, but it'd be better to have them and not need them. I'd carry them. These are heavy. They're 13 ounces, a little over 13 and a quarter ounces, I think. So they're not light. And I probably could take it out of this bag, but this bag's so tough it keeps the spikes from actually, you know, hurting any of my other gear. So I'll keep the bag. Normally I would take it and put it in a, you know, Ziploc bag or something. But with these, I'm a little concerned with them puncturing my, don't want to puncture my Z-Packs tent or anything. So make sure you're bringing these, guys, if you're coming out now for even a March start. I mean, February, March. I talked to Nancy, one of the viewers, and she went and got her, the other thing that I suggested for her was a sealskin sock, some kind of waterproof sock. Now, not everything's waterproof, but these are Randy Sun, and they were cheaper than the other ones, and I had a good, one of my people I follow, Hawk, he suggested these and said they were just really good. He liked them. These are valuable because they will keep your feet dry and warm. Now you will sweat in them. If you're hiking, you're going to sweat. You know, I've got Darn Toughs with this. I put Darn Toughs in this, and they will sweat. Your feet will sweat, and they'll be a little damp when you take them off. But I turn them inside out, throw them in my either let them dry here at home for the next day, or either throw them in my sleeping bag when I was on the trail that one night, and turn them inside out, and they were fine the next morning. And then they sure did feel good with, you know, so like I use trail runners, and because I use trail runners, you're going to get wet. So this really helped me. So you might want to invest in a pair of these. You may never use them. I mean, the worst could happen is if it got really cold on the trail, you could put them on and keep your feet warm. But, and they're not that heavy. I didn't weigh these. Doggone it, I should have weighed these. But they're not that heavy. But there again, if they keep your feet from dry, then that'll be good. The other thing is, I've got a friend that I was going to go out on the trail with, and unfortunately he has had some knee trouble. He does have some kind of knee brace, and I'm not sure what he has. These are some that Pacifier had. Not Pacifier, I'm Pacifier. Sweet Thing had, and she bought me a pair because she got a pair. She decided, and they're just ace, but they take and go around your knee really good. And I don't know. I don't know if it's me or what, but I feel a lot better with these on. I feel like I'm getting a little support for my knees. And so far, no knee problems. So that's another thing I would suggest. Some people forget to do this, and get you a good pair. I mean, this is aged, like I said. I might try to invest in a better pair when these go out, but if not, I'll be wearing those. So that would help you too in the snow and ice and slipping and sliding, and you don't want to have any knee problems. In fact, the guy that I was going to go with he decided to take a zero today at the shelter, even because of all this rain mainly, I'm sure, but also he has trouble with his had trouble with his knee. So I hope he's okay. Sending good prayers and thoughts up to you. And the other thing is, take your hiking poles. I know some of you do not like them, and I can see where you would not like them. I can see both sides of it, but these are invaluable to me. I'll put this on here so I can see it early in the morning and late at night. Make sure I don't leave them somewhere laying around, because I have left them. I've left them at the trail when we were, and luckily when I went back, they were still there. So, and take off your rubber tips. Oh, these are dirty. Woo! When you're hiking in the snow, don't use your rubber tips. I was up at Mountain Crossings the other day, and they were talking about asking me if I was using my hiking poles, and I said, yes, I am. I couldn't go without them. I don't want to go without them. And they said, well, are you taking the rubber tips off? And I says, I sure am. I said, and they said, yeah, well, make sure. They were laughing because some people were using their rubber tips on this ice and snow. So there again, not being ugly about that. Everybody has to do what's better for them, and if you do better with that, with the tips on, the rubber tips, then please do that. But in the ice and snow, you need something to dig down. I felt when I got down that 1.5 miles on Rocky Mountain, I could barely open my hands. I was holding them so tight because I was more nervous than I thought I was. You get in that euphoric feeling on the trail, and you forget. You just feel good, and you don't think about anything happening. And I don't think clear because I get in that la la land and enjoying so much that I didn't think that I needed to put on my crampons, and that I needed to not grip my pole so much. Another thing is, make sure you're going up and under and doing this, and then you can push against this as you're going up or down, and you're using the strap to actually push down. And also if you fall, which I've fallen, your hand will come loose, and then you still got a hold of them a little bit. But so it's up, and then, like I said, you fix it to where it feels good for your hand. And then this right here just sort of gives you that extra. You can really put some pressure, pushing up on it, or even going. What I do usually going down is I'm pushing like this, but at least I've got it around my wrist, and I'm not going to lose it, hopefully. And I don't care about losing it. I just don't want to, as much as I would if I was going to fall or something. So I guess that's all I can tell you about these. But do take your hiking poles. That will be invaluable. Okay, I'm going to hush. I always get winded, but I miss you. That's the reason I'm running my mouth. I miss you, and I'm hoping, that I can get on the trail Monday. And I don't know if I can put a string of 3 or 4 days together where it's not going to be so cold, and where it'll warm up enough during the day that I'll be fine. I mean, I'm fine after I get to hiking. I just don't want to be put myself at risk if it's going to be in the teens or something like that. I probably wouldn't go, even though I've got a 10-degree bag and I've got a liner, but not sure I want to be in that cold. So we'll see. I mean, there again, I've got plenty of time, but thank y'all for caring and staying in touch and wanting to hear from me. And y'all have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye. No. Hey guys. Look at here who I found here at Mountain Crossings. Karon and Pete. Pete's walking the trail. And so tell us a little bit what's going on.
I've done some section hiking in the past in a previous lifetime in 2008, 2010, 12 time frame. Trying to get some miles in now and get on up the trail a little bit. Got a couple of sections I got to take care of down by Woody Gap, and then I'm going to start working my way up the Georgia line to North Carolina.
I want to say hi to our grandchildren because I know they're going to be watching Pacifiers
video.
Yeah. Hey.
And we've totally enjoyed your programs and just in awe of what you're doing.
Oh, well, same here. I mean, everybody, it's amazing out there. But yeah, good luck to you out there because it is cold and wet and snowy and icy, right?
I think we're going to get some spikes at some point too.
Good, good. You need those. And if you got some sealskin or something like that, you might want to get because that keeps your feet warm and dry.
Okay.
Either sealskin or Randy Sun or something like that.
Good luck to you,
good.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
So nice
Claire.
meeting you.
All right, good seeing you.
Hey to the grandkids. Thanks for being fans, guys.
All right.
I'm on one of the lots that somebody's not here for the day, for the weekend, but here's our little lake, or creek, or pond, and it's getting pretty high on the bank here. You can see the edge right here. So it's getting pretty high here, girls and boys. I hope it flows on out. But I love the rain. I mean, I don't mind walking in this type of rain. But it is heavy, and I'm sure with that snow and stuff, it's a mess out on the trail. All right, later, guys. All right, guys, so just to show you, it's the ground. I don't know if you can tell in this photo, but the ground's not even holding the water. It has rained so much. You can see back in there. It's a flood back there in the back. I don't even want to get back there. But it is really, really, you think this would be our creek back here, but it's not. Let's see if I can show you. Don't mind all the behind the scenes, but of course there is a place right back there. You can see the water draining down into the creek, the little filter system back there to keep all the water off. And it's just not doing it quick enough. There's water all around this tree. Anyway, that's it. It's raining here in Blairsville. So I hope everybody's safe out there on the trail and dry. Got dry socks and dry feet and dry everything, actually. All right, later.